So now you have something to say about foreclosures, short sales, and the like.
Right. So now we're going to talk briefly about home foreclosure, short sale, and also loan modifications, because these are things on credit reports in the comments section that can easily prevent home loans. Okay. And remember, trying to dispute these things is not the way to go. So on a case-by-case basis, depending on what the client tells us in the interview process, questions that are necessary to ask, we may actually be able to get the company that's reporting the foreclosure, reporting the short sale, or reporting the loan modification to willingly remove that language from credit reports. This is not done by a dispute process. This, even when the consumer themselves was unsuccessful talking with the company that put that language on their credit report. Does it happen in 100% of the cases? Good question. And the frank answer is no, it doesn't. I can't always predict whether something's going to happen or not. And for that reason, to be fair to the consumer, to be fair to the client, we may take that aspect of their credit with a success-only fee. Therefore, if we succeed in getting that piece of the credit resolved willingly by the company that's reporting it, we've earned a success fee. So that might be part of the structure of the agreement with a given client. That's fair. There is a consumer attorney that I refer some cases to. And he referred, this was actually the first referral to me. Now, this attorney had done what's called debt settlement for this client, and the client had lost a home to foreclosure 3.5 years ago. And on the credit report, there was a first mortgage and a second mortgage, both of which had foreclosure language on it, right, which prevents a mortgage loan. Not good. Also on the credit report was that $70,000 was still owed on the second mortgage. Now, what the lawyer was able to get was to get a letter saying that $40,000 was owed on the second mortgage, even though the property had long since been sold to somebody else. So that large bank wanted 40 grand, and that's the best that lawyer could do for that particular client. And we took that on. And while it took about 6 weeks of back and forth with the bank, here's the results. Okay? Aside from the other work that we did for the client, here's the results. The first mortgage no longer has foreclosure language on it. And they changed something else that was preventing the mortgage loan on the first. On the second mortgage, I got that debt reduced from $40,000 to $0. And the foreclosure language was taken off of that loan as well. So that client in San Francisco is now shopping for a home, along with the other credit work that we did.
Wow.
That is a fabulous result.
And did they have to come up with the $40,000?
No, they did not have to come up with the $40,000, though he had the money and said he'd be willing to. The debt was eliminated to $0 willingly by the bank because of, well, I handled this one, my negotiations.
Right. Wow, that's something
That's
else.
a fabulous result that a Beverly Hills attorney couldn't get.